formed the EFF. Now he sits in parliament, he commands national attention, he shapes headlines. He criticizes the ANC daily. He also criticized them just now after the SONA 2026. He calls the system corrupt. He calls for radical transformation, yet he operates entirely within the constitutional framework. He uses courts, he uses the parliament, he uses elections. Just like Helen Zille did, we need to question these political leaders. They both rose to power by attacking those in power, mentioning all these powerful families, the Manals, Oppenheimers, and many more. But neither of them operate outside of that system they claim is owned by these powerful families. Modern democracies don't usually eliminate critiques or dissent, which is something people need to think about. They institutionalize these critiques. They also absorb these critiques. Opposition gets seats in parliament. Media coverage, they get court hearings. They get election funding and debate space. This doesn't mean coordination, and it doesn't mean there's any conspiracy behind it. But the question is still there, which is a structural question. Is there a difference between a revolutionary threat and a regulated opposition, a licensed critique, which is something you need to look at? Some critiques are there to destabilize power. Others become part of the political architecture. And here's the uncomfortable thought. When a system can point at its loudest critiques and say, look, they exist freely within the system and we do nothing to them, does that strengthen democracy or does it neutralize the revolution? That is my point. That is what I am trying to convey with this video. And if you want to understand more, you can visit this article on Substack. But when we continue with this video, this isn't about calling anyone a puppet. I'm not calling Helen Zille a puppet. I'm not calling Julius Malema a puppet. I'm just asking a question. When does dissent challenge power? And when does it become proof that the system is working? Helen Zille and Malema, are they revolutionaries? Or are they examples of how modern systems manage rebellion? You decide, and that is the question. Are these two revolutionaries? Because their rise to power seems a bit similar, if you ask me.